Hi, my name's Anna Smith. About 5 weeks ago when I came home from school, college, I had some pain in my foot. My dad's a chiropractor and he started looking at my foot. The more he was looking at it, the more tender my foot started getting, and by the evening when I went up to bed, I could not walk on my foot at all. The next day I had to start using crutches because I still could not put any weight on my foot. My foot was extremely swollen. I could not move my toes. It was very painful. A few days later, when my foot was still swollen and it was starting to get icy cold, my dad sent me to a vascular surgeon to look at my leg. He was afraid that I might have a blood clot. So I went to an emergency room to have some tests run to make sure that I did not have a blood clot. After several hours of tests, they determined I did not have a blood clot and they sent me home. A few days later, we still were afraid that I had a blood clot. So I went to another doctor. She thought that might still be a concern, so she sent me to one of her colleagues who looked at my foot and determined that I had a variant of Raynaud's disease. He sent me home with instruction that if it got worse to give him a call because there still might be a risk of a blood clot. A few days later, I went to another doctor who did some acupuncture, and after that it still wasn't helping. So I went home. I started on some very high-level pain medicines. One was a narcotic. It lowered the pain a little bit, but I was still in severe pain. My foot was still swollen, still cold, could not walk on my foot at all. I still had to use crutches. I then went to Dr. Trapp, a rheumatologist, who suggested I start doing some intense treatments, acupuncture, physical therapy, prednisone. I started a little bit of the prednisone just to see if that would help, and he suggested I go to Dr. Na. He had had a lot of success with her. On my first appointment with Dr. Na, I wasn't sure what to expect, but after my treatment with her, she told me to get up and walk. I was afraid at first because I hadn't been able, it had so much pain in my foot that I hadn't been able to walk, and I was afraid of what would happen. I walked out of her office after that first treatment and I went off of all of my pain medications. I did not need them anymore. My foot was not swollen. I could wiggle my toes. It was amazing. I did not expect that at all, and I'm still in shock right now that I am up and walking and not having to use my crutches anymore. I've had several treatments since the first one, and it is helping and keeping things moving in the right direction, and I am so glad that we found her.
Your classmate astonished?
My classmates, after they saw me after the first treatment, they were shocked to see me up and walking. I'm a music major, and so we're a very close family, and they had seen me hopping up the stairs and hopping to classes, and they had to help carry my books every now and then. And so to see me walking and be able to do things on my own, and some of them were very glad they didn't have to help me anymore. So, but they were just so happy, and I cannot express enough thanks for what Dr. Na has helped me. Video. Okay, what do you want me?
Just walk a little bit. Yes, yeah. And go back a little bit. Okay, come back a little bit. Okay.
You're having too much fun.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do the position like that. Oh, I can put you back a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Ah, happy. Good. Good. Do you like that? It's okay. Go back a little bit. Oh, maybe.
Here's a success story of Dr. Na and her patient Annie. You can smile.
Did you make it?
Okay.
Keep some.
Yeah, it's really